Hi, welcome to a Star Citizen tutorial. In our previous tutorial, we've discussed the basics, which is moving and interacting. Today, I'm going to show you how to actually get into a ship and explore the universe. In this game, every ship can be called from terminals like these. It's the only way you can retrieve and store ships, and I'm going to show you how. So now you know how to interact, do you? Hold F and click. Then you can select any ships that's currently available, or make an insurance claim to bring your ship back. Here I have a ship that's currently stored in another space station, but I could still make an insurance claim here. Right now I'm not going to do that because I already have some spaceships available, so I'm going to call this one and retrieve it.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
My ship is being delivered to Hangar 4, so all I gotta do is go to Hangar 4. Move around. Find elevators. In this game, you will never find a UI pointing at things for you. You have to see and look for yourself, just like in real life. So I found an elevator, now I'm going to try to get to Hangar 4. I'm going to call it. It's ready to go. And then I'm going to try to go to Hangar 4. So hold F, middle mouse. That will help you when there's multiple options. Well, let's go to Hangar 4. Again, everything you do and interact in this game is just WASD, hold F and click stuff. So here's a ship. There are many ships. So here's a ladder, but if I click F, I have more than one option. I can choose to just open the canopy, only the ladder, or straight up enter. I want to enter this. Here we are. Again, I could do pretty much everything using only F. So sometimes finding buttons and things is hard, so I personally prefer to use shortcuts. The keyboard shortcuts. But if you really want the full immersion, this is how you do it. In this case, I want to turn on the engines. Now the engines are turned on. I should be able to fly. If you don't know any of the controls, you can always go into the options, like we've seen in the first tutorial, look at your key bindings. But this time, I'm in flight. So if you don't know how your ship works, this is how you find out. I'm going to go through the basics, but at any given time you're going to come back here and look into the more advanced things your ship can do. Just like in first person, WASD moves your ship around, and F4 also gives you a third person camera. So left, right, front and back. Control and space will go up or down. The N key will allow you to retract your landing gear. That's pretty much it. That's all you need to fly a ship. To exit a hangar or to request a landing, you will need to use what's called the mobi-glass. That one is a bit complicated because there's 3 different ways you can reach it. F1 will simply open your mobi-glass and show you a base menu. F2 will always automatically open the star map or skyline. And F11 will always open the comlink here. So at any given time you can choose whichever. So F1 will close the mobi-glass. F2 will open directly into the map. F2 will reclose the map. F11 will open directly into the comms. Now don't ask why, but to interact with the control tower, you go in Friends and you click the station's name, little call button here. I don't know what it's actually called, but you click this thing, it will open a comm channel and ask to take off. And you can close this with F1. And there you go. Now all you gotta do is wait for those doors to open, unless you want to rip your wings off. And there you go. Now you can move around the world. So WASD, move around. Q and E, instead of leaning, will allow you to rotate your ship. F will always bring you back to first person view. Just like in first person as I showed you earlier. And that's it. This is how you move around, get to your ship, and explore. If you want to move to a different planet, moon, you will need to use a quantum drive, which allows you to jump long distances very quickly. So here we're in asteroid belts right now, but I can see there's a huge moon in front of me, and I can go straight to it. I can spool up my quantum drive by using B and align to different points. This one is obstructed, it's behind the moon. This one is the moon itself, so I can go straight there. Simply wait. When it's calibrated, you hold B. And here we are. Now if I press B again, I can see there's different outposts on the surface I can go to. Or I can go to other places in space, like this orbital marker. All planets will have different orbital markers. This allows you to move around a planet without having to go to the surface, or fly for a very long time, because the distances are huge. This is Crusader over there, it's huge, but there's also another moon over there, which I can go to. Right now, we're currently in the orbit of a single planet. If I want to explore more planets, I can open my star map with F2. And in here, I can choose different paths and set routes to different area in the system. Once I've selected the destination, I click set route and we'll set a route. The only thing you need to pay attention to is how much fuel it requires, and if you have a ship with a big fuel tank, you can go further. I have a small fighter, so I shouldn't be able to go straight to this planet who's in the outer orbit of the Stenson star. But I could plot away here, refuel, and then go here. Or if it's very tiny fuel tank, I could go here, then here, and then here, and then here, and maybe make a jump here, and then here. It's up to you. And that's it. That's how you move around in this game. If you don't know a shortcut key, simply press escape, go into the option, key bindings, flight, or on foot. On foot, flight. That's it. And that concludes how to get in ships, how to move around. In the next tutorial, you will learn how to do first-person combat.